Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Oh, I can see the chat here. What's going on, people? Today is Joseph's birthday. So, um, first of all, man, like I just did a post, Facebook does that, share stories from a few years ago. So I didn't post a new picture of him today, but being a dad, man, is probably the greatest job in the world. I would say before him, man, I was just not thinking of too much of anything, just doing what I had to do. And ever since then, man, things have definitely changed. Morning, Ash. Thanks for hopping on, man, and thanks for coming on yesterday, bringing the fire. And for those who hop on, he will be on his channel, Ash Marketing, and on mine, Gerard Marketing, on Friday, bringing some more fire and some more heat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I really I get emotional when I talk about that kid, man. So, you know, it's hard not to. Kid's everything to me. Good morning, Christina. Yeah, so I'm trying not to shed a tear today. But every time I think about that kid, man, I just extremely grateful, man. I have, I guess, a little bit of backstory, even with, yeah, good day, man. I need to hear more about what's going on with you and Chef Skip too. But with my son and myself, my son just turned 8 today, and when he was 10 months old, damn, I can't even speak. I'm still all a little caught up, sitting there just looking at pictures and getting all teary-eyed. I'd let him know, and he'll say thank you. But when he was 10 months old, I split up with his mother, and I actually kept him with me instead of letting him go with her. I don't know, the thought of not being able to see my son every day just didn't sit right with me. So eventually we had to go to court, and long story short, I won full custody of him, still have full custody of him, had full custody of him since pretty much the time we split up. So your son's 9? Oh, so they're like right in the same age, man. One day, like I said, he don't want to fly on planes yet, but I told him, man, if you really want to go some places, you got to get out there, man. I would love to come down to Texas and bring him with me. Love to bring him to San Diego. I'm thinking about staying out there for a summer, if not this summer, next summer. I really like it out there. So I've had full custody of my son for a long time now, and his older brother, which you guys have probably seen him sometime in some of my videos, and he was producing some of my videos. When I met his mother, he was 2 years old, and man, I took to him like he was my own. And he doesn't live with me anymore, but at the time we split up, he was probably like 5. Joseph was like 10 months old, and basically took them on my own, man. But I went to war and fought to make sure I had my son with me, man. And it's like the most important thing, and it's the best thing I've ever done. I could have easily just, we split up and just let him go over there and just be at her beck and will, but I decided that didn't work for me. So, heck yeah, welcome. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, we gotta come. He don't want to hop on a plane yet. He want to drive everywhere. And I'm like, look, man, my back is tore up. I'm not trying to ride hours on it anywhere. Even the plane ride to San Diego kind of jacked me up. But so yeah, so I went to war for my son, man. And like I said, all of us had bad relationships and things like that in the past. But the best thing that came out of that whole situation was that he was here and that he's still here now, and that I get to spend time with him the way I do on a daily basis, man. Like I said, he's the whole reason behind that Gabe thing, man. So try not to get all caught up today, man. But like I said, I feel like this every day about him. And then, when you sit back and look at the old pictures, and, the whole thing is, man, just be grateful for what you have. I mean, Ashley, you got a son. Christina, you got a son. Morning, Travis. I'm not sure if you got kids. And it doesn't even have to be a kid, man. Just, we get so caught up in the grind, and I do it too. I mean, I'm sitting here with him all the time, and sometimes I feel like I'm not paying attention. And Danielle, like, you are paying attention, and but it feels like you're not. But just be grateful for the little things, man. Just seeing that little dude smile, being able to do things with him, even before we were doing jiu-jitsu, it was always doing something, man. We were always doing something together, just always spending time together. Like I said, he's the most important thing in the world to me. And like I said, I'm just grateful that, for one, that I'm able to have him with me. I don't know what it would be like. Like I said, I don't think I see him on Saturdays typically. If we have like a school break or something like that, then, he might go spend some extra time with his mom. But typically 1 day a week is the only day I don't see him. And I can live with that, but not to see him but 2 days a week. I don't know how how I could deal, man. I mean, I know when he gets older, I'm gonna have to deal with that anyway. But right now, man, like that kid, if I don't see him for more than a few days, man, I don't know. I just don't move the same. We all have purpose, man, but I think he just gave me extra purpose in my life. He's kind of like the regulator. Like, if I'm doing too much, it's like, I don't know, he just slows me down at the right time because I'd probably work myself into a grave if it wasn't for him. But everything I do is for him. So, like I said, I'm just grateful that I have him with me, man, because he could easily not be with me and be with his mom on a regular basis, which I'd still see him, but it would be a lot more difficult doing things to get to see him, especially living in different cities. I appreciate the fact that he's just such an awesome kid. And when I say he's the coolest person I know, man, he really is. So, anyway, try not to tear up on here, man. But my vision for him, like I put in the post earlier, is just victory, success, and abundance for life, man. Doing things differently than the way I was raised. My parents did a great job, but they don't know everything. And as I get around more people that understand the world a little bit better, have a little more experience than they have, man. I just certain things that I changed in the way I brought him up than the way I was brought up, and there's some things that I kept. But the vision for him is to be able to do what he wants to do. There was a lot of things I wanted to do, but we never had money to do those things, so I just accepted it, and that was it. But with him, whatever his mind, takes him to, whatever he wants to do, my vision is to make that a reality for him. And one of the things we talk about all the time, because we're reading grown-up books, like I said, not trying to bash the school system, but the books they're reading in school. I mean, granted he's in second grade. Like when they tell him to read for 20 minutes, they don't have to worry about that every night because we're already reading books like Expert Secrets, Think and Grow Rich, things like that. Books for adults. I mean, because if he can read those, I mean, well, I guess it's more applicable knowledge than, like I said, the stuff that they're reading about. He read some book the other day. It was something, the Thanksgiving that the Jacks built. It was about aliens making Thanksgiving dinner. It was damn ridiculous. So I said, look, we're not reading that. We're going to read this. But, for him, his vision is, especially reading all this stuff, is he doesn't want to work a job. So I'm like, Joe, you're freaking, 7 years old now? You're 8. You don't ever have to work a job. And so, I don't tell him what to do. I ask him questions and kind of position it in a way where he'll, I guess, give me the answer that I'm looking for, but let him make his own decisions, you know? And like I said, he decided he doesn't want to work a job. So right now he has his own YouTube channel where we're actually getting him to play video. He wants to be a professional video gamer, which it's a saturated market, but so what? That's what he wants to do. I'm going to help him do it. He has plenty of time to make his mistakes and decide if he wants to do that and change lanes. It's whatever it is. It's just about teaching him how to be consistent and putting in the work and stay dedicated. So right now he's been playing games, and we got to catch up on our stuff. Like that consistency of, playing the games is easy. Breaking it down and, downloading it and making a picture and putting it online, that's a whole different situation. But, on his YouTube channel, he has playing video games and doing his jiu-jitsu and his mixed martial arts, and it'll grow from there. But by the time we have plenty of time, but we have at least 10 years before he's even officially an adult. There'll be no reason why he'll ever have to work a job unless he just decides to quit on life. And I didn't raise him that way, so I don't ever see that happen. I don't think that. And that kid is so extremely confident. Most of the time, if any of you all have ever met him, people think that he's probably like 11, 12 years old. The kid just turned 8 today. And even when you see him rolling in jiu-jitsu, man, he's 9 times out of 10, he's on kids that are probably 11, 12 years old, outweighing by 30 to 40 pounds. And the whole goal of jiu-jitsu is for it not to be about strength and size. It's about to be about technique. And that's something that we're working on him with, man. But the kid has no fear. So like I said, I'm just extremely proud of him and grateful that like I said, I'm able to be in his life the way I am. Like I said, kid just means everything to me, man. Like everything bad, good, whatever, everything that I went through was worth it, and I'd do it again. Especially knowing what would come out on the other side, man. And we're only just getting started. So I'll leave you guys with that today. Fighting back tears, man. Like I said, when it comes to that kid, man, I swear, he's everything to me, man. Like, I don't take him for granted. I try my best not to. And the whole Gabe thing came because of him, is because, granted, we were in a situation where things weren't working out too well because, like I said, I lost my job. I was injured. I couldn't do much. I had to find a way to slow down, man, and appreciate things because I was always in that survival mode mindset. And one day sitting down thinking about him, and that's how it all came together, man. So that gave thing is really because of Joseph, man. That's why I push it, man. So if you have kids, if you don't have kids, whatever the situation is, you have someone special in your life, whether it's your parents, doesn't matter who it is, man. Be grateful for people, appreciate your surroundings, visualize what you want out of life, man, and you have a much better chance of getting what you want. If you keep visualizing bad shit and attracting, having a negative mindset, you'll keep getting more of the same. So I'll leave y'all with that, and I'm out. Time to go back to work. Plus, I get to go eat lunch with him today. Anytime he has a field trip or anytime he wants me to, which I don't do it every day like he wants me to sometimes, but I can go eat lunch with him. So today I'm gonna go. His favorite is Wawa's. He wanted me to grab him a Wawa sub, Italian sub with everything on it. I'm gonna grab that for him, bring that up there, hang out with him during lunchtime, and then afterwards go, come back to the house. Instead of going to the office today, go right back to work. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. And remember, gratitude, appreciation, visualization every day. Start your day with it, end your day with it, and you'll start seeing a difference in your life in between. Later.